Hey, 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 my pals. I feel the need for content. Yes, I promised you, I lured you. I asked you in a call to action in an email today that I might go full Top Gun. We're talking about action today. So, what's better than one of the biggest action blockbuster movies and now its sequels of all time? And so, I'm rocking my original Top Gun era Ray-Ban aviators, just like Tom Cruise and all the other pilots. In fact, so the movie came out in like 1986, the original Top Gun. And my glasses are probably more circa 1987 because I had to save up for a year to buy them. Ray-Bans were really expensive. And yes, these are my original and they are huge. Can you only imagine what they looked like on like 14-year-old me? Awesome. So let's talk about the fact that your content should be inspiring and action by the people who see it, read it, watch it. We talked in the last live and Thursday tips about how every piece of content needs a purpose. And at the core, the purpose of content marketing is still marketing. Yes, it is educational. It is engaging, it is entertaining, and it's still about inspiring as desired action from your ideal customer. You still want people to do something. Click, reply, like, share, sign up, try, buy. And I talked about how we can have that fluffier kind of content that we share sometimes if it has a purpose and if it connects to that desired action. It's okay to go post a GIF, a meme, a quote, a silly reel, a serious reel, or me to show up possibly in an image here, going all Top Gun and Joe Biden-esque here with my Ray-Bans. If it has a purpose, if it fits your goals, remember that whole what's the goal of this piece of content? This one's goal is educational, but also to move you along further in the know, like, and trust with me, and maybe for you to consider any of my additional courses, workshops, or membership. We'll get to that. So, same thing. You're sharing those gifts, you're sharing those reels, and you want to build a relationship as your content building relationship. Oh my God, you just watched it. Awesome, Claudette. Yes. All right. So there we go. You got at least one here with my connection to my Top Gun references. So the content, and especially, and this is one of those things that I'm trying to get much more intentional about with all of the social media stuff that I do, or will be doing. What's the purpose and what's the action? Is it building a relationship? Does it inspire more trust in me, in you? Does it inspire more trust in your audience? It's one reason I go live. You get to see my face and the silly glasses and the other things I do, and you get to hear me talk. And that passion and energy for you comes through. Know, like, trust. Classic markers, still important, because if people don't know us, like us, and trust us, then they're not going to be willing to try and buy. So how else do we break down those types of content that we need for emails, blog posts, especially social media? And remembering that it needs to have that action. So if you've got that no contest, you're building awareness. You got to get on people's radar screens. Kind of like, when the planes fly in the middle of the radar screen, for the other planes. You're starting conversations. You need content that's going to get seen, shared, and clicked. The like and the trust part, you need to build a relationship. You need to have people feeling that they are in community with you. Trust also leads to try. So that's maybe educational content. And that's where I thought, I know how to educate. I share educational content all the time. Remember, I have that degree as a librarian after all. So, and I've spent 7+ years working on my PhD. So I kind of know about education, but I'm not talking about just educating in people in general. I can do that real well, but we need to be educating our ideal audiences about the problems, the pain points, the desires that they have in our niche, and how we have solutions. So educational content needs to be building my credibility with my ideal customers, you who are watching me live, hey pals, and watching on the replays. So we need to be making that connection between the marketing tech problems that they have, the email problems, landing page problems, shopping cart content problems, and the fixes that I can potentially offer. Which means I need to be talking more about my email marketing technology, choosing software, being ready to change software, making the most of the software that you've already got, knowing when to make a great decision. I have an acronym, I have an entire workshop on great, to make a great decision on your tech choices. If you got issues with your opens, Apple's changes, re-engagement, deliverability, better subject lines, creating easy email gifts, etc., etc., etc. I need to talk about that. And then I have to have content that inspires an action, which means if I need to talking about how, hey, I have workshops on landing pages and, oh, heads up, new live round coming in July, drop landing pages in the comments, hashtag landing pages in the comments, if you want to get on the early info list for that. So me asking you to engage, see, I just gave you a call to action. Drop me a comment in my video. That can be as simple as it is. The content inspired that action. That action is you tell me you're interested in this, so I get you that information. I need to tell you that if I have a workshop on creating your email gift, courses on getting started with email marketing, coaching on writing email welcome series that convert, challenges on just writing emails consistently, coaching and done with you services on setting up your active campaign accounts, and so on. See, there I've blended that educate content with the next type of content, the convert, the part that's inspiring and action. And remember, action doesn't always have to mean buy, but it could be. Awesome. Claudette's raised her hand. She's in on that one. Excellent. I already know Claudette's got landing pages, but it doesn't mean we can't make our landing pages even better. So when people are aware of us and they are aware of what we do and who we serve, then we can educate them on, hey, I see your problems. I've got answers for those. Here's one of my answers. Then they know us, they like us, they now trust us, they get that we get them, so we can ask for that sale. We can say, hey, do you want more answers? Buy my course, my coaching, my service. Or maybe it's, hey, get my freebie. Sign up for my list. I mean, you could certainly do that. If you haven't already, marketingmojo.com. There's a free gift link right on the front. It gives you my email checklist. So we talked about needing different formats of content, video, graphics, text, audio, all that kind of stuff. And we need it in different places because our people may not always be listening to us or in the right space or the right, I'm ready to take a desired action when they come across us on Instagram versus on Facebook and a live versus an email. So we're getting them all those different places. And we have those different purposes, about what's the purpose? Are we trying to just build a relationship? Are we trying to get known in the first place? Because, oh my God, there's so many other people talking about the thing that we talk about. And that's okay, because that means people are out there looking for that problem and they're ready to buy. It's actually a problem if you have a niche and nobody's talking about it. That's another video. So we keep emailing and we keep posting and we keep doing videos because we keep reminding them of what we offer and giving them different inspired actions so that when they're ready, they click on one of those actions. They click it, they share it, they like it, they subscribe, they get our emails, they try something out with us, they take a free webinar, they take the low-cost ebooks that we have, they buy the other things that we offer. So which of those three core purposes are you going to create content around and share this new month? Awareness, education, conversion. Okay, we need all three, but I want you to pick one to start working with. Maybe you're going to work this next week on content that helps people become aware of you and what you do, and you start getting into conversations. Maybe the next week in June is going to be about educating them particularly about their problems, their needs, and how you connect with that and that you offer things for that. And then you can work in the promotion or the conversions. And you can work in those different types of what we call sometimes soft selling or soft inspired actions, like drop me a comment, like my group, join my group, watch this video. Or it could also be, hey, if you're not on my email list, come get my free gift. You are on my email list? Cool. Click this link and get another free gift. Oh, you want to be in the landing pages live round in July? Cool. I'm going to add you to that VIP early information list because that's exactly why Claudette has raised her hand. Whoop, we're going to work on what she's got and make it even better. So is that all starting to make sense how you can get off the hamster wheel? I mean, I was able to post in Mighty Marketing Mojo my list of here's all the videos I'm doing in May. And now I've gone through and here's June. Here's the videos I'm doing in June. Here's the topics. Here's the dates. I am not winging it. I'm not going to fly by the seat of my pants. Sorry. Not flying by the seat of my pants. I'm not going to do barrel rolls either. I'm going to have a plan and a purpose. And I'm going for a couple of different desired actions. I'm participating in some events, so maybe I want you to go use my link and sign up for the giveaway in the bundle that I'm going to be doing. Or maybe I want you to buy the checklist that I'm going to put in a sale at the end of June. Or maybe I want you to tell me that you're interested in the landing pages live round late in July. Or maybe I want to tell you about the fact that I actually have a membership. It's in beta. You can come and join us and help build the membership, the Tech Therapy Hangout. It's a safe space. You got any questions about anything technology going on in your business and in marketing, you get to ask. We've worked on things like customizing templates in Word and in PowerPoints. Everything looks branded and cool and great. And oh, by the way, wholly easy way to brand all that licensed content that you've bought. We've also been working on fixing some 404 pages on our websites. We are working on SEO. We've been working on some sales pages, all kinds of things. We've worked on getting down and giving focus in terms of gifts for completely different service-based and consulting clients. If you've got a question, you can come and you can bring it because we have 2 calls per month plus co-working time. And see, now I've blended in again a little bit of that educational content with the inspired action. Yes, you can click the link if you're interested. The beta price right now is only $28 a month. So content should inspire an action because when it has a purpose and you know where we're going, we have a map, we know where at least we're going for the next month, maybe even the whole rest of this year. We're getting really ambitious. Then we know what emails to write and we know what posts to make. And we know that we're needing to build that know and the like and the trust factor so that people then take that inspired action with us. I know that Claudette is working toward her summit. So she's going to have all kinds of content that makes sure that people are aware both of her and her summit. She's going to make sure that she has content that builds a relationship. People know that this summit is the right place to get answers for step parents on A, B, and C. So, wow, this is the first time I've had so many comments that I can't scroll all the way down to see Claudette's most recent comment. That's interesting. So she knows what content she's going to build around, which means that when she goes out and she puts out the content that says, hey, sign up for the summit. Hey, early bird for the summit. She's more likely to drive that inspired action because everything is fitting together. So we're going to have more content tips all June. Make sure that you're not already a member, that you join the Mighty Marketing Mojo Facebook group. Oh, look, there's another inspired action because inside the group has the picture of all the upcoming videos for the rest of the month. Plus, you get to ask all those other kinds of questions. We've been having some great discussions and sharing things lately. And yes, I gave some love to all of my top engagers, and we're sharing gifts back and forth, which this is a perfectly appropriate use of gifts. Gifts are like a love language here, and they're inspiring action. So go out, think about what you're going to do for at least the next week, but even better, hang with me for the next month as we find ways for you to make sure that your content has purpose and action. All right. Until then, rock on for summer, mighty pals.